Good evening everyone and welcome back to the channel. Tonight I will show you the nighttime features of this Audi A6 I have introduced in the previous video. This will include the functions of the matrix LED lighting, the head-up display, as well as the ambient lighting inside the car. First of all, let's start with the headlights. As you have seen, they just faded out. This was the coming home function, which fades out after 30 seconds according to my settings. But if you click on opening the car again, they will show a light feature illuminating all the LED strips as well as the headlights themselves. Also, as you can see, the door handles are illuminated because the car is equipped with the external illumination package. And if we come to the rear, we can see the rear headlights. They also fade out if we lock the car. And upon opening, they will come to life, just as the front ones. And now let's take a look at the interior, which is beautifully illuminated until you decide to open one of the doors up, because then only the one light that's closest to the door will stay illuminated. So if I open the driver's door up, you can see the passenger side is already faded, as well as the back. I don't see the point in this feature, but I would decide it this way anyway. And let's continue with the headlights. Now the automatic high beam function is enabled, but it's not active. As you can see, it's illuminated in white, saying auto. But if you look at the lights, it's just the normal dipped beams, as the street that we were coming from is illuminated. But this one isn't. So as soon as we go out of the illuminated zone and we reach a certain speed, the automatic headlights will be turned on. And let's just roll. And you can see that they will turn on in a few seconds, and they did. And now the illumination is in blue because the headlights are on. I mean, the high beams are on. If we stop again, or we start to slow down, you will see that the headlights will fade out, because at the standstill you don't need the high beams anyway. And I will start to drive again so you can see the effect. So, like the curtains of a theater, it opens up, and then when you slow down, it closes back. Also, if you go to, or you reach an illuminated area, the headlights will turn back to the normal dipped beams, as in the illuminated places you don't need the high beams either. And now let's see how the headlights work when an oncoming traffic is detected. Now the motorcycle in the opposite way is faded out. As you can see, there is a black spot, and it will continue to grow on the left side. And once he passes, the light will turn back on. It's quite neat, and I've been driving the car for about 6,000 kilometers, and I only had to intervene a few times, but nobody complained. Nobody flashed at me, so it works quite well, I think. Only there were a few cases when I manually turned the lights off because it was late by half a second maybe or something like that, and I didn't want to blind the oncoming traffic. But otherwise it's basically flawless. The ambient lighting in this car is quite decent and tasteful in my opinion. Also, as you can see, the Quattro badge is illuminated. This one is a two-tone color scheme. It combines the turquoise with a warm white. The turquoise is on the top, as well as in front of the passenger, and you can see it here near the center console. The contour of the center console is also illuminated with that color. And the color scheme continues in the back. But there are 7 color schemes that you can choose from. This is called the Caribbean, or Caribbean if you like that better. But there are 6 others to choose from. Another one is Vision, which is a warm white. The next one is Impulse. It's like the Audi colors. It's red combined with white. Probably you can see it now. The next one is Solar, which is an orangish, yellowish color. Also we have maritime, a dark blue combined with white. It's quite elegant. The next one is named Contour. Contour is just a white. It's an all white around all surfaces. It's quite nice. And we have the drive select, which depends on the driving mode we are using. It can be white, or if we turn to dynamic, then it will be red color. Also, we have the individual setting. You can set it to anything you like. It's now red and blue, just for the demo. But you can set both the surfaces and the contours, so both colors. You can set it to the same color if you want, but you can choose from different ones. There are 30 colors to choose from. And so basically you can figure out what you want and then you can choose it. You can also adjust the brightness for each color. So if you, let's say you just want one side, you can, now the red is completely turned off, but you can turn it up all the way. I use the maximum brightening just for the video so that the camera would pick it up better. But normally I would use, let's say, the Caribbean around 1/3 of the way up, which is more than enough at nighttime. It looks really nice, but it's not intrusive at all. Last but not least, let's have a look at the head-up display, which provides information on the speed limit, the actual speed, the cruise control if it's on, and the navigation, as well as the lane keeping assist. I will turn back the cruise control. And now you see that it shows that it's active with the green car. This is a back road, so there is no marking. That's why the lane keeping is only in white, it's not active. As we get closer to the roundabout, it will show what exit to take as well. And this concludes our video about the nighttime features of this beautiful Audi A6. I hope you enjoyed and have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.